Hey everybody, long time no see. Sorry it's been so long. I'll explain. Alright, welcome back to another printed performance video. And sorry it's been so long since I filmed. Had an issue with our material supplier. It took a really long time to get another roll of the carbon fiber. And then whenever it showed up, it actually wasn't the carbon fiber nylon. It was carbon fiber, but that's about it. I don't know what it was. It was really soft and squishy. But I got another roll, and as you might remember, that last plenum upper I had, while I was sanding it, trying to get a few more coats of epoxy on it, I actually dropped it and it broke. So that really sucked. And that was right about the same time that I ran out of material. So double suck. But as you can see, I got another one all printed up. We got more material now. So this one I actually have all set up. Haven't started on this one yet, but we're actually gonna probably test this guy to destruction. We're gonna I got this boost leak tester here hooked up, and instead of a straighter valve, I just got an airline fitting right here for an air compressor. And we're just gonna hook this thing up, and we're gonna give it pressure until I can't give it any more pressure. That air compressor only goes up to about 110-ish PSI because it's old. Or it blows up. I mean, either way, we're gonna find some stuff out. If I get it anywhere near like 80 PSI, I'll probably be happy before it explodes. Either way, I'm probably gonna make it thicker just because. Just to know where it breaks. So, that's what's going on there. And as you can see, I got the hole cut in the front of the front bumper. I don't know if you guys can see it, but after cutting that hole, it really lets you know how crappy this front bumper is. Because the center point for the lip is actually pretty close to the center. But the center point for this curve is off to this side, and the center point for this top curve is actually way out over here. So I don't know if this is a copy of the copy of the copy, but, you know, something didn't go right when they made this one. But I don't care. I actually ended up getting this body kit for free just because it ended up being so bad that eBay actually refunded me all my money. And then they told me to keep it, do what I want with it, throw it away. They don't care. So, gotta love that buyer protection because, yeah, this was bad. Also, on top of that, I'm pretty sure the seller violated some eBay policies, the way he was trying to handle the return and everything. So eBay got wind of that. They called it scammy, and they were just like, nope, take your money back, keep the body kit. So, but I got this pretty well done. I only got a little bit more sanding left to do to try to get this as straight as possible right there. But other than that, she's looking mighty fine. Here next week, hopefully, my friend's gonna come over. He's got a paint gun, and I already got the paint and everything to match the colors up. And this thing is all in one color, and as long as it doesn't look like total crap, I'll be happy. You know, because a lot of this stuff just doesn't line up, doesn't work. But anyways, so that's what's going on with that. And we're gonna blow this up here later. I'll show you what we got going on in the print room. Alright, so as you can see, I got another lower piece. Let me get that back to white. There we go. Another lower piece getting printed for mine. This one's actually coming out a little nicer than the first one. Did some settings adjustments in between work periods. That's coming out really good. I just want to check on that. I'm actually running super low on this roll too. I have another roll down here, but this roll I'm trying to squeeze every last bit I can out of it. And this print has about 5 hours, 4.5, 5, 6 hours maybe. That thing's not very accurate, but a rough idea left in it. And that roll, that's got a little ways left. I'm probably got enough. But I have a little bit more inside on a smaller roll, just in case I have to switch it out if it runs really low. I just got to keep an eye on it for the next like 4 or 5 hours. Alright. back to work. Alright, so you can see I got the cardboard set up the windshield because if this gets anywhere near 100 psi, I don't really know if I want it to blow up. So I got cardboard on the windshield. I'm probably going to put a blanket or maybe some other padding over that. And we're going to be inside the car while doing this. We're not going to be out here. And yeah, so as soon as Mike gets home, we can go ahead and hook that up and try to blow it up. See how that goes. Alright everybody, Mike made it here.
What up, what up?
And we got this thing all set up. I got the air line all hooked up to it, and I guess I'm just going to turn the air compressor on, and we're going to see what happens.
See if it seals. Hopefully it explodes.
Yeah. At least I'll know where it explodes, where its breaking point is. That's the whole idea. And then I'm going to make it thicker than that. So let's set up the camera on the tripod, and we'll get this thing started. Like I said, I don't know if this is going to crack open or just explode.
That's what I was going to do, stand over here.
Get this going.
You remind me. Here a little bit, so I got my Converse.
Alright, powering it up.
My Converse is good.
Still all that gas right here.
Get this one right here. See?
That one's better.
Here, that's more.
Huh?
Turn it back on, wait, give it about 25 seconds, and I'll spray that.
So it's leaking out of the neck right here, or?
The top is good.
Yeah, she's a lot everywhere else. Didn't make it explode, but... Well, as you can see, it didn't explode, and that's kind of a bad thing. Leaking air from under here. I couldn't tell. It's coming from this seam where it bolts together, or it's just coming from the print itself, but... Oh, we're gonna have to try something new. Good thing I already got another one being made. And so I'm gonna pull this off real quick. Alright, so I got it all apart, and I don't think the print was actually leaking. I think it was actually my bad RTV job, because right here where it was leaking is the only spot on there where there's not RTV still stuck to both sides. So I don't know if it just didn't get good stick right there or whatnot. Like I said, I am trying to think about a way to make custom O-rings so I can not have to RTV this. Excuse me, got the hiccups a little bit. Alright. But yeah, so I got that apart. Like I said, there's RTV still stuck to this half and this half on both sides, except right there. So I might have just done a bad job RTVing this. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean this up, redo it, and then we're going to pick this up. Not tomorrow, because I work late tomorrow, but the day after. And then I'm going to try to make this explode, hopefully, and we can figure out where it's weak leaking. I think it's really strong. It's stronger than most plastics, so I might not be able to make it break. And if I can't make it break, cool, I'm still going to make it a little thicker, but, you know. but that'll be able to handle just about anything anybody can throw at it. So, alright, so we're going to pick this up in a couple days. I'll see you then. Alright.
Yep.
Also, all up low, so it's gonna blow up high.
Got a whole 2 PSI in it.
Can you pull that plug up, please?
Oh. I can feel it right here somewhere.
Somewhere. I think it's where Chris's finger is. I felt it.
It's a very small leak. It's actually building boost.
Okay, there's a very slight bit coming right.
It's coming from the throttle body, really?
Give me your finger. Give me your finger. right there. So that's all it is right there. Things coming from that throttle body. Please.
Not coming from the seal.
Feels like it's hitting the pulley and coming down.
Just keep going. It was building boost.
Fuck it, feel the pressure. Let's get it.
Alright, here it goes. She was building boost. It's not getting any higher than that.
I was like, I don't know what the hell.
It's actually got boost on it though right now. There's a pinhole right back here on the bottom.
In the manifold or in the...
Yeah, like there's support material right there. That's actually what I eliminated on that latest design. Alright everybody, so you just saw we pressure tested that last night. And it didn't leak from any of the seals. That's good news. There was a small leak coming from the seal on the throttle body here, and also on the bottom right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Get this out of the way. The bottom right here, there's a little flat spot that's elevated because this kind of side just goes straight up and it flattens out right here. Printer didn't like to print that very well. And kind of left some marks from the support material, and I'm pretty sure that's where it's leaking from. Fortunately, I'd already kind of foreseen this, and I had reprinted this guy right here. This one does not have that flat spot because it just does a gradual slope from the flange up to here, whatever you want to call that. And so that one I need to get going shortly. But between that little tiny leak here and this little leak under here and the air flowing past the piston rings and going into the oil catch can, we weren't able to really build up enough pressure to really stress test this. But it did actually hold pressure a lot better than before. I just got to fix that one little pinhole leak on the bottom under here. And as you can see, I went ahead and took the turbo off. And took the turbo off because I needed to get this wastegate flange re-welded on here. This is for a 60mm wastegate flange. Went ahead and busted out my TIG welder and took care of that. So now, where is it? Built right here. So now instead of this little tiny wastegate here, got that big old fat boy right there. So the only really problem I've been having with this car is actually over boosting. I'll have a 12 psi spring in it. It'll be set 12 psi. First, second gear while doing a pull, 12 psi. Third gear it starts creeping up a bit, and fourth gear it just goes out of control and hits boost cut. So hopefully with this guy right here I won't have that boost cut problem anymore. And these welds, they are not the prettiest thing in the world, but I am still kind of new to TIG welding, so those didn't come out half bad. They're all nice and rainbowy. So, not pretty, but they are rainbowed. Go ahead and roast me in the comments if you want. I'm fine. I can take it. Other than that, I took the front bumper off because I need to get that. I got that out here because I need to get that sanded down and get that ready for paint. It's a bit rough on a few spots, so I gotta smooth it out. And then I'm gonna make this wastegate dump tube, which I have some piping for around here somewhere. I'll have to find that, but yeah, I just need to make it. Get this on here. This goes on. It's gonna go on like that. Getting plenty of clearance on the firewall there. I just need to make a tube that goes up and kind of replace the old one. That'll be fun. So I'm gonna get started on all that. And first I'm gonna start working on that wastegate tube, and then we'll see how the rest of it goes. guys, better, and the camera died. But I got this guy all welded up. It's still really hot. I shouldn't have just touched it. But that's actually one of the prettier welds I've ever done. Like I said, I am still learning with the TIG welder. But that is going to be beautiful. It's going to work out nicely. Alright guys, check that out. They're all buttoned up here. I don't have the firing in the wastegate yet because I just want to just test fit all this, see how it goes. And she is on there solid. She's not going nowhere. Got it pretty darn straight there. Now, I'm also printing a new one of these plenum top hats just so I can put this lower piece in the oven at the same time as it, so you know, just to keep it from warping while it's in the oven. Also on the newer one, I am printing this, or I'm making this flange facing on this one just a little bit thicker, just to help out with the strength a little bit, and hopefully we can get a good pressure test in on that. But this one will probably be good enough just for driving around testing, and she's gonna have a little bit of tiny boost leak on the bottom there, but you know, it's not terrible really. Tiny little leak. She's probably leaking more out of this throttle body seal right here than she is out of this that leak. Oh shit, my bad. That could have been bad. Alright. Okay. Yeah, that was fun. Okay, so just knocked over my bottle. Thankfully it didn't land on the regulator. That could have been bad. Okay, where was I? Whew. So we just it is leaking a little bit, but like I said, it's probably leaking more boost out of this little hole right here than it is from underneath here somewhere on this flat section, wherever it has that bad area. But other than that, like I said, whew, she almost there. We're gonna do some serious ripping on this. I want to make it to Slush Fest. She's so close, but that's literally only like a week away. Yeah, so I really gotta get this front end painted and finished, and then just send it. Oh, but she's so close. And this big old wastegate pipe here, I shouldn't have any more issues with keeping that big old turbine under control, because this thing gets really out of hand, and hopefully this thing can actually keep it where it's supposed to be. Alright, but that's gonna cut it for now. Then we're gonna see the next video. Hopefully, like I said, we can paint this or at least sand and prime this body kit here, and then we can get it all painted. Got some big changes coming up. Hopefully we will have a little more room to be working on some of this stuff, if you guys know what I mean. It should be nice. A whole lot more room. We can get a lot more cars working, and hopefully a lot more content for everybody, you know. But like I said, that's gonna cut it for this video. Let me know what y'all think of this exhaust setup in the comments, and I will see you guys later.